Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? It's your girl, your favorite publisher of One Purpose Magazine at JP&E LLC. It's early Monday morning. I don't want to be at work. I want to be at home, sleep, but I'm here. And I was having a conversation with my mom this morning about an incident that happened. And you all probably don't know this, but my day job, I work in communications for two reporting systems that's funded by the state and the CDC. And we focus on preventable deaths, right? So that's violent deaths that's related to homicide deaths, that's related to firearm use, suicide deaths, domestic violence deaths, all the deaths that are overdose deaths, all of the deaths that are preventable, right? And so one that really don't technically fall into the category of preventable deaths for our data is infant deaths, sleep deaths. But my team, the team that I work with, they are able to capture the data. And we put out a few reports because of a concern with someone who works for Lurie Children's Hospital. So with that concern, they captured some data that shows that infant sleep deaths, the numbers are high. And this was when I first started. I think their first report came out like in 2018, and then they had produced another one for 2019. And I didn't know anything about, or I didn't have the awareness of sleep deaths in children. And for the most part, they really impact Black community, young mothers with children. And we just did a forum for Central Illinois, and we discussed understanding preventable deaths in Central Illinois, or there were community leaders and people of the Central Illinois community that participated in the forum. And they had brought up the sleep deaths again as an issue and as a rise in numbers of it happening. And then when my mom brought it to me this morning that sleep deaths are happening, still close to home, closer to home than Central Illinois, I'm just like, we have to raise the awareness of really co-sleeping. It's something that, like I said, I didn't have the awareness and the education when my kids were younger. So for me, it wasn't a big deal to co-sleep with them. And with my daughter, she had an incident in the hospital where she coded, and she, they were able to revive her, and because she was so little, she wasn't being monitored as far as, any type of issues. She was just laying there. And so they was not able to relate it to anything. But because of that, it scared the crap out of me. I always wanted to make sure that she was breathing. So like I always say, her first year, I did not sleep at night when she slept because I was holding her. She was there. So in my mind, I was protecting her by watching her and holding her and not getting any sleep. But then once I became educated at the research, I'm like, I was not protecting her. I was actually putting her in danger because I was exhausting myself. I was tired, and I'm holding her and could have fell asleep on her because I was so tired and wasn't sleeping. And it was a huge mistake. Thank God no tragedies happened. But at the same time, I wish I would have known that. I wish I would have had that knowledge and that information in my parenting. And so I just want to begin to raise an awareness about sleep deaths among infants. And just to, reiterate the dangers of co-sleeping. It is dangerous. There are things that you don't even think about that could happen to a child when they're in what we perceive as the safest place in our care. So I just wanted to come on and say that's on my heart. And I think that we have to begin to maybe Google some things, Google some information, talk about this more, take it out to our communities, talk about at baby showers, when they come up, raising awareness, say something. We have to start being comfortable with saying stuff and being honest about some of the issues that take place in our communities. I know that we don't want to impede upon how people parent, and it's not our place to impede upon how they parent. But sometimes people just don't know. And it's very important for us to just, if we know, just say it, just put it out there. Because if somebody would have said it, like, co-sleeping, that's not a good thing. It's dangerous for the kid. I would have been like, really? I never thought about that, and Googled it. Like we Google everything. And if you Google it, you'll find out that there's organizations that put out information. There's organizations that give help to mothers who don't have or can't afford cribs for their kids or bassinets for their kids to sleep in. There's information on, how you should allow a baby to lay and sleep and so that it's safe for them. So, that's just my spiel for today. I just wanted to put that out there because it's devastating. It is devastating to the family, to the community, for things like this to happen. And it's preventable. It is a preventable death. It's something that if we talk up, communicate, have conversations, help, seek supportive agencies that can step in and help moms and fathers. I always say moms. I'm a single mom, so I guess that's my default. But to help moms and parents understand, grandparents, foster parents, people who are parenting, just to help them understand the dangers of something that we see so innocent. We see it as something innocent and loving, and but anyway, that's my spiel. That's what I wanted to just come on and say this morning. As tired as I am, that's something that's been on my mind. I usually, try to spruce myself up before I come before you. But, yeah, I was just thinking about that. So, y'all, be safe. I always say this, love on your people. Our days are troubled. Let's just put it like that. But enjoy what you can. And if you are in the business of having a cocktail, I do a virtual cocktail and conversations every Friday night. This Friday is my birthday, so I don't know if I'll be doing it this Friday. But if you go to my One Purpose Magazine page on Facebook, you'll find my group. Join it. Join me. I only have like a few members, like maybe 2 handful. Maybe not. I don't even know if I have 10 people, maybe close, but I have a small group. And so I like to just mix up different bourbon cocktails. And I drink in a healthy, responsible way. I promote healthy, responsible drinking. If you have an issue, you can always reach out to me if you feel like you are having an issue with alcohol, and we can find you some help. That's what we do. It's a community. We support each other. So anyway, that's just something to ponder on, information to pass along. I wanted to go for 10 minutes, but I'm a little bit under. So I'll holler at you all next time around. Peace.